Welcome back, everyone. Many police departments across the country are facing difficulties recruiting police officers. Both the Northampton and Amherst police departments have fewer applicants applying for policing jobs than prior to the pandemic. Western Mass News reporter Leon Purvis has more in part 4 of your emergency response.
When I came on the job, 25 years ago, there were hundreds of people for one vacant position. And I mean, nowadays we are lucky to have enough applicants to fill vacant positions that we have.
Northampton Police Chief Jody Casper says there are new challenges in recruiting applicants toward a career in policing.
The number of qualified applicants that we have are definitely very small, and we're working very hard to bring great recruits to Northampton.
Not only is Casper facing a hiring shortage like most employers, her staff was also reduced by 5 to 60 due to the department getting defunded by 10% after calls for police reform following the killing of George Floyd.
We were defunded in the middle of the pandemic, and we had to lay off officers when we were in the middle of the pandemic, and we were already short-staffed from dealing with pandemic issues.
This created new obstacles, Casper tells Western Mass News.
The outcome of the defunding was not just the loss of the 5 positions, but it created complete employment instability for our youngest people.
Casper says new recruits are taking a risk with uncertainty looming whether the department will be defunded again. While the Northampton Police Department has 58 officers employed, only 50 are patrolling the streets, leaving officers forced to work a double shift to maintain staffing.
We have 2 officers who have been out injured. We have 2 who are on light duty status. They have other injuries, so they can't work the street. And we have 4 who are currently in a training capacity.
Over in Amherst, Police Chief Scott Livingstone is facing similar issues. While he is budgeted for 46 officers, he currently only has 41 on staff, with 4 going through training and 1 open position. And just how many applicants did he have for those 4 positions?
I think we only had, for this most recent recruitment process, 30 applicants for 4 positions.
The number of applications his department receives for such positions has waned from the time Livingstone applied for the patrol officer position 40 years ago.
There were 2 openings that I went for in the Amherst Police Department. We had 370 applicants for 2 positions.
The 4 new officers Livingstone hired will not start patrolling right away.
So the process of hiring, even if you have just 1 vacancy, it's typically a year-long process to get that officer trained.
So why aren't more people seeking a career in law enforcement?
The profession is being more scrutinized, and some people just aren't willing to go through that in their lives.
That concludes the 4-part series of Your Emergency Response. For a full look at the series, head over to our website, westernmassnews.com. In studio, Leon Purvis, Western Mass News.